Top 3 ways to become rich. Best motivational video for earning money. Becoming wealthy is a desire that many people have, but only a small percentage of them actually achieve. On the path to achieving financial success, it is not enough to simply increase your earnings. You must also modify your thinking, your habits, and your approach to the process of value creation. Although there are a multitude of strategies and approaches that are advertised as the secret to wealth, the genuine advancement of one's financial situation is the consequence of learning a few fundamental concepts that consistently produce results. Let's take a long, in-depth look at how to acquire genuine riches by looking at it from a profound and inspiring lens. Acknowledging the power of value is the initial step in achieving financial success. The pursuit of money is not the path to wealth. Rather, wealth is the result of the creation of something important that people are ready to pay for because of its significance. If you want to start a business, acquire a skill that will bring in a large income, or invest in assets, you need to concentrate on finding solutions to difficulties. Rich business people don't just focus on making a profit, they also consider the welfare of their employees and customers. In what ways can you alleviate the suffering of other people? How can you make things more convenient for me? What kind of information or service can you provide that is superior to or more expedient than what is now available? With this way of thinking, concerning oneself in terms of contribution rather than consumption, a foundation is established in which value is followed by monetary value. As soon as you begin to concentrate on the ways in which you may be of service to the world, riches will become a natural result. It is necessary to make the transition from being a consumer to becoming a producer in order to genuinely live by this idea. To begin, you should determine the areas in which your skills cross with the need in the real world. Acquire the skill of listening so that you can hear the market, feedback, and unmet needs. Regardless of whether you are a writer, a coder, a teacher, a builder, or a leader, you should aim to hone your skills with the intention of serving others rather than just yourself. Make it a daily habit to ask yourself, am I becoming more valuable? At the same time as you are acquiring new skills, establishing new connections, and putting forward new ideas, you are either growing your value or allowing it to remain consistent. Becoming irreplaceable in the manner in which you present yourself to other people, in business, in service, and in execution, is the first step toward achieving financial success. If you are able to solve a problem once, you will only be compensated once. However, when you develop a solution that assists thousands of people, your wealth will increase exponentially. Learning how to be disciplined and having a good understanding of finances is the second crucial component of getting wealthy. There are a lot of people who make a lot of money, yet they still have trouble managing their finances because they don't know how to handle it. You have to educate yourself on the concept of money, including how it develops, how it is taxed, and how it might be protected. This includes having an understanding of the concept of delayed gratification, as well as investing, budgeting, and compound interest. True money is not acquired quickly. Rather, it is acquired through perseverance and the making of astute choices. Long-term profits are given more importance than short-term joys in the psyche of a wealthy person. One example of this would be making a decision to purchase assets rather than obligations, or investing in your education rather than spending money on indulgences at the present time. The wealthy do not simply amass wealth, rather they guard it, multiply it, and put it to use in order to construct even new sources of income. This journey requires one to have the ability to say no when it is required, as well as focus and patience. However, discipline is not limited to merely budgeting. Rather, it is a way of life. It is in the habits you follow on a daily basis, the people you associate with, and the way you respond to temptation. The decision to get up earlier, to study when other people are scrolling, and to invest while other people are spending is this. Knowing how stocks function, what the effects of inflation are on your money, and the reasons why assets beat liabilities over time are all examples of the kind of information that are included in the concept of financial literacy. First and foremost, it is about putting in place the appropriate systems. Automate your saves, keep track of your expenditures, establish a reserve for unexpected expenses, and start investing on a regular basis. You will no longer be able to avoid acquiring riches once you have made discipline a habit and after you have made the handling of your finances second nature. Instead of living paycheck to paycheck, you quit living paycheck to paycheck and instead build a future that grows with every prudent choice you make. Last but not least, the difference between those who dream and those who succeed is a matter of belief and mindset. Self-doubt, failure, rejection, and fear were all obstacles that they had to conquer in order to become affluent. Belief is the most important factor that differentiates a wealthy person from a person who is trying to make ends meet. You will never carry out the steps necessary to achieve your goal of earning millions of dollars if you do not feel that you are capable of doing so. This is why it is so important to work on improving your thinking. Take the time to visualize your goals on a regular basis, surround yourself with people who are successful, and consume stuff that inspires you to achieve more. It is beneficial to learn from the mistakes of successful people, study their work ethic, and read biographies of successful people. The mind is the starting point for wealth. It is a game played within you long before it becomes a reality outside of you. Those who are able to persevere through challenging circumstances while maintaining a clear goal will eventually see success materialize in their lives. You need to push yourself outside of your comfort zone on a daily basis if you want to develop unshakable belief. It is not via wishful thinking that one can achieve confidence. Rather, it is through action. Put up the effort to achieve even the smallest of your goals. Not perfection, but progress should be celebrated. Give your mind the correct input by reading books, listening to audio, and surrounding yourself with people that inspire and challenge you. Protect your inner circle as carefully as you would your money account, since the people in your life can either strengthen your conviction or cause it to erode. Recognize the value of failure as a kind of feedback. Instead of punishing yourself, ask yourself why something isn't working. This will help you become more resilient. Not only do wealthy people train in discomfort, but they also avoid it. They cultivate an attitude of plenty, one that recognizes that opportunities are present in every corner of the world, and that the only constraints really exist are those that you choose not to challenge. When you make believe your default, action becomes almost natural, and prosperity becomes the result of that simple action. Simply put, becoming wealthy is not merely a matter of accumulating wealth. Rather, it is a process of personal development. You need to improve your value to the world, become more prudent with your finances, and become more steadfast in your convictions. You need to rewire your way of thinking, how you behave, and how you react when you experience failure. The instant you decide to accept complete responsibility for your life and make a commitment to creating something that is bigger than yourself, you are taking the first step toward achieving financial success. In addition, although the path is not always simple, it is always worthwhile for those who have the courage to take it. It is not the amount of money in your bank account that determines actual wealth. Rather, it is the person that you become as a result of the process. What matters is freedom, effect, and leaving a legacy. And it is possible for anybody who is willing to rise, study, and take the lead to build it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.